Recording in progress.
Hey, how are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing very well. So my name is Daniel Akomolafe. I'll be taking you through a particular topic in geography, and the topic is man and his immediate environment, as you can see on the screen. So I will need you to give me a brief introduction about yourself, your name, your school, and your grade.
Hi, I'm Nashika. Um, I go to Liberty Middle School and I'm in eighth grade.
Great, good. So Liberty what?
Middle school.
Liberty Middle School. Okay.
Mhm.
So, like I said earlier, I'll be taking you on a topic which is geography,
Mhm.
a subject which is geography, and the topic is man and his immediate environment. And this session should last for about 4 to 5 sessions, and each session will be a brief Zoom meeting so that we can explore this topic in details. But today is just going to be more of an introduction and background knowledge of what the environment is and man's role in the environment. So, in a very short perspective, what do you understand by environment?
Like, what do I know about environment?
Exactly.
Environment is like the outside, like how natural life is,
Okay.
basically,
Okay. Good.
and how everything in nature works.
Okay. That's good. So, um, we're going to look at what an environment is, what is a
Mhm.
natural environment. I'm glad you mentioned the word natural environment. And then we're also going to look at what a human made environment is. You know, for every natural existence, there's always an artificial existence. So,
Mhm.
artificial is what man make, right? So, and
Yeah.
then we're going to look at the relationship that exists between the natural and the man made environment. And then we're going to possibly look at how humans have has affected its environment. So you already told me your knowledge or what you understand by an environment. So what do you now understand by natural environment?
Like how it fully works, how everything in life works, and like how the
No,
environment.
no, don't let us take it to that level yet. You know, it's just as a concept. You've told me, okay, an environment is the outside world, right? Now, what do you think the natural environment is? If
It's
we
like
narrow, yeah, okay, go ahead.
It's like things of like nature, like trees and like plants, animals, stuff like that.
Okay, all right. So you simply believe natural environment are things that are like trees,
Hmm.
right?
Trees,
Okay,
yeah.
okay. So moving forward, what do you now think human-made environment is?
They're like buildings,
Okay,
basic buildings and like other thing like a human-made dam, like a bridge,
okay,
basically.
all right. So okay, so I'm gonna show you some run you through some images.
Mhm.
And then as I run you through those images, you're going to tell me which do you think is a natural environment and which you think it's a man-made environment, okay?
Okay.
So what you see on the screen, do you see it clearly?
Yes.
Yeah. So can you point out the natural things in the images?
The waterfall,
Okay.
trees,
Okay.
mountains,
Mountains,
river,
right?
yeah. And then
Okay.
there's like a river type of
Okay.
thing
All
in
right.
this.
Okay. So are all of these natural features or are they man-made features?
They're natural.
Okay. What about this image? What do you
I
see?
I see buildings, I see streets, and I see like lights and stuff.
Okay.
And
Uh,
I think this is like human made.
this is like a human made, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Um, then in this video, in this picture, what do you see?
I see grass, trees, a barn, and like a little fence type of thing.
Okay. We're still
I think
going. Go ahead. Go ahead.
I think this is a mix of both.
Okay. So this picture here is a mixture of both natural and artificial, right?
Mhm.
Okay. So in this picture, what do you see?
I see water, I see trees, I see grass. I see like a kayak. I see people with like picnic stuff.
Good. So
Mhm.
you now see humans
Mhm.
within the
Photo.
photo, right? I mean,
Mhm.
you now see humans within the natural and the man-made environment, right?
Mhm.
Okay. So in the next picture, what do you see?
I see like a farm. I see like pollution
Okay. So
in the back.
before I go ahead to show you the other pictures, let's go back to the initial picture. So the
Uh,
first image is a natural environment, and everything there does not depict human-made features, right?
mhm.
So how do you think man and natural environment has been interacting or has interacted?
Humans like they like create things on top of natural environments and they like come together and make like a human society basically.
All right. So in that from that perspective, are you going to say that humans has influenced or affected its environment?
They've done both.
Okay. So can you give me an example of how humans have affected its the natural environment?
Um, they can take away from the beauty of nature and then they can create pollution in the air by factories and like mess up things.
Hmm. Okay. So do you know any example of where things has been mixed up or where humans have created natural features on physical features on natural features?
Like on the ocean, how people create bridges, or like on
Okay.
rivers, how they create bridges on top of the river. They mess up like if there's animals in that river, it messes up their entire like environment and how they live and like what happens because humans have affected where they live now.
All right. Okay. So let me now take you through the rest of the pictures. So you mentioned earlier that the second picture on the screen it's
Hmm.
depicts some form of pollution, right?
Hmm.
What kind of pollution do you think that is?
Like gas.
Gas pollution, okay? So which is more like air pollution, right?
Hmm.
So that particular feature that is exhibiting the air pollution, it's a man-made feature, right?
Hmm.
Which can be referred to as industrial sector. Do you agree with me?
Yes.
Okay. So through industrialization, do you think that humans are influencing the natural state, the state of the natural environment?
Yes.
Okay. Then this other picture, what can you see?
Cut down trees and
Okay.
like people cutting trees.
So do you think the cutting down of these trees has a negative effect on the natural environment or not?
It does in some ways.
It does in some ways.
Yeah.
Would you like to give me an instance or give me an example of how you think it does?
Like it makes like natural environments for like other animals, it breaks that down, but it also gives us more space to make our land bigger and like
Okay.
add more things.
All right. So from what you've just said, you feel it has both positive and negative aspects,
Hmm.
right? So in the
Yeah.
picture over there, we can see that trees are being cut down for human use, right?
Uh-huh.
Those trees are from the natural environment,
Hmm.
and we want to use those trees for our own benefit, right?
Yeah.
So that is a form of relation. Would you say that is a form of relationship between the natural environment and the physical environment?
Yes.
Okay. So then the next picture, I want you to look closely in these pictures and tell me, what do you see from the picture at the upper end?
I see like black stuff going into the water.
Okay. So what do you think that is? Is that a is Do you think that is a discharge into the water bodies?
Yes.
Okay. So and you said you can see something that is black going into the water bodies. For that liquid to be black, do you think that is something that could contaminate the water body?
Yes.
What would you categorize the water body? Natural feature or man-made?
Mm, what was the second one?
No, I mean the first picture. What would you categorize the water body? Would you categorize the water body as a natural feature or man-made feature?
Man-made.
The water body, right?
Hmm.
The water body
Because
could.
there's like a wall on the side.
Oh, okay, okay. Because there's a wall on this. Okay. So, but we can see that that water body is being contaminated with a black liquid, right?
Hmm. Hmm.
Then the second picture, what do you see?
I see gas coming out of the cars.
Cars. Those
Hmm.
cars, are they natural features or man-made features?
Man-made.
Man-made features that are now exhibiting gas into the natural environment, right?
Hmm.
So those gas are contaminating the natural environment or not?
They are.
All right. So today I'm actually trying to establish your knowledge with regards to what the environment is, and we have been able to establish that. We have also been able to establish the fact that we have both natural environment and physical man-made environment, right? And
Hmm.
then we have been able to establish the fact that there's a relationship that exists between both the natural environment and the man-made environment, right? Which
Hmm.
means that the man-made environment cannot exist without the natural environment.
Yeah.
And to a large extent, the natural environment might not be able to exist without the man-made features, right?
Hmm.
And then we have also been able to see how humans' activities can affect the natural environment,
Yeah.
right?
Hmm.
So, in the next session, which will be tomorrow, I guess, we would be able to we will be able to explore together and more in-depthly on some of these natural features and man-made features and the entire relationship that exists between the two of them and how man has gone so far to influence the natural environment and the adverse effect of it on our lives. Okay.
Hmm.
So, do you feel from this topic and everything I've taken you through, what do you think is difficult or what do you think could be difficult for you to comprehend?
How like
Do
how they
you
can connect.
No, no. What from all the things I've exposed you to, from all the pictures I've shown you, all the
Mm.
basic concepts I might likely elaborate on, what do you think could be a little bit difficult for you to understand, or what do you think might pose a challenge to you?
Like human-made things.
No, no, to you personally. Do you think is there anything from from the slide that I've just shown you that could be a little bit difficult for you to understand, or you think you have a clear familiarity with everything I've shown you in the slide?
I feel like I have like a clear familiar to the
To
pictures.
everything. Okay, so as we proceed in the next session, we'll be able to establish a more conversative session, right? Where you'll be able
Hmm.
to tell me your opinion and your perspective of everything we have. Okay. All right.
Hmm.
So do you have any question to ask me?
Nope.
All right. So um, before we meet in the next session, I want you to explore more about the definition of the environment and types of environment that we have. Because as I'll be teaching you tomorrow, I will also want you to give me more input ideas. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you very much for the session. Do you have any question for me?
Nope.
All right. So I want you to enjoy the rest of your day and my regards to your mom.
Okay.
Should I send you a mail